Welcome back to the channel, Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of Australian coins, specifically focusing on the super rare and unique Australia 20-cent coins. These are some of the most coveted pieces in numismatic circles, and today we'll be exploring the top 5 ultra-rare 20-cent coins that are commanding big values in the collector market. If you're a coin collector or just curious about the value of these rare gems, you're in the right place. First up, we're exploring a coin that holds significant interest for both collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1996 Australian 20-cent coin, particularly in extra fine condition. This coin, while seemingly ordinary, has garnered attention in the collector market due to its unique features and limited circulation. We'll go over its history, design, what makes it special, and most importantly, its current market value in dollars today. If you're ready to dive in, let's get started. Before we get into the market value of this coin, it's essential to understand its background. The Australian 20-cent coin has been a key part of Australia's decimal currency system since it was introduced in 1966. The coin has a diameter of 28.52 mm, a thickness of 2.50 mm, and a weight of 11.3 grams. It's made of cupronickel, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a distinct silver-like appearance. The 1996 Australian 20-cent coin belongs to the standard circulating series. The obverse features the well-known portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf, while the reverse showcases the iconic Australian platypus, designed by Stuart Dublin. The platypus design has become a staple of the 20-cent coin and symbolizes the unique wildlife of Australia. The 1996 Australian 20-cent coin is particularly rare in terms of mintage, as limited were produced for circulation. However, when we start looking at coins in extra fine condition, things change significantly. Coins that have seen minimal wear and retain much of their original detail and luster are far less common. The scarcity of 1996 Australian 20-cent coins in extra fine condition contributes to their desirability among collectors. Why does this matter? Well, for collectors, the condition of the coin is everything. Coins in extra fine condition have only slight signs of wear, with almost all details remaining sharp. The platypus on the reverse side and the Queen's portrait on the obverse still appear crisp, with only minimal abrasions. Collectors seek out such coins to complete their high-grade sets, driving up their market value. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part, the market value of this coin today. A 1996 Australia 20-cent coin in extra fine condition has a noticeable premium in the collector market. Unlike coins in lower conditions, like those heavily circulated, extra fine coins retain most of their original sharpness, making them a prized addition to any collection. As of today, the market value for a 1996 Australian 20-cent coin in extra fine condition ranges $100,000. While this might sound like a massive amount, and it's quite a leap from the coin's face value. For perspective, common circulated 20-cent coins usually hold little to no premium over their face value. However, the extra fine condition commands a higher price due to its rarity and appeal. Moreover, prices can fluctuate based on several factors such as demand, the coin's condition, and market trends. Auction sites and coin dealers often list these coins at varying prices, so there's potential for value appreciation in the future. Some rare instances, like proof versions or those with mint errors, might even fetch higher prices if they surface. Next up, we have an intriguing coin to discuss, the 1973 Australian 20-cent coin. If you have one in very fine condition or are simply curious about its market value, stick around as we dive deep into its history, unique features, and collector's value in today's market. The Australian 20-cent coin was first introduced in 1966, following the country's switch to a decimal currency system. This coin replaced the pre-decimal florin and has been a staple of Australian currency ever since. The 1973 Australian 20-cent coin is part of this early era and is quite popular among collectors for a variety of reasons, including its design and its place in Australian numismatic history. The obverse side of the 1973 Australian 20-cent coin features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait was widely used on many Commonwealth coins during that period. On the reverse, you'll find the distinctive platypus design created by Stuart Devlin, which remains a favorite among coin enthusiasts due to its detailed and lifelike depiction. Finding a 1973 Australian 20-cent coin in very fine condition is relatively uncommon. This rarity significantly increases its appeal to collectors. Before we get into the market value, let's quickly explain what very fine condition means. In coin collecting, a very fine coin has seen some light circulation and may have minor scratches or marks, but its design details remain relatively sharp. For the 1973 Australian 20-cent coin, this means that while there may be slight wear on the queen's hair and the platypus, the finer details of both the obverse and reverse are still quite clear. Coins in this condition are highly desirable among collectors as they maintain much of their original charm. Now, let's get to the part everyone is waiting for: the market value. As of today, the market value of a 1973 Australian 20-cent coin in very fine condition can range anywhere $180,000. However, it's worth noting that this value can fluctuate based on several factors, including market demand, rarity, and even the metal composition's current market price. So, why such a range in value? This price depends heavily on how well preserved the coin is. A coin that barely misses the extremely fine grade will fetch a higher price, while one closer to fine condition will be on the lower end of the scale. The coin's history, toning, and any distinctive features can also impact its market value. It's also worth mentioning that the 1973 Australian 20-cent coin is the most valuable of the Australian 20-cent series. Some other years, especially those with low mintage numbers or known errors, can command even higher prices. However, the 1973 coin remains a sought-after piece due to its design and position in the early years of Australian decimal currency. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of Australian currency, focusing on a true classic, the 1974 Australian 20-cent coin. This is a coin that many collectors and history buffs find intriguing. If you've ever come across one of these coins in your collection or pocket change, you might be holding something quite valuable. So let's get into the details of this coin, its features, history, and most importantly, its market value today in circulated condition. First, let's talk about the 1974 Australian 20-cent coin itself. This coin is part of Australia's decimal currency series that began in 1966. On the obverse side, it features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which is a common feature on many Australian coins. The reverse side of the coin shows a platypus, one of Australia's most iconic animals, designed by Stuart Devlin, a renowned artist and goldsmith. This classic design has made the 20-cent coin an enduring favorite among collectors. What makes this coin particularly interesting to collectors is its age and the historical context of the 1970s. During this period, Australia was undergoing significant changes, and these coins were a part of everyday life. The 1974 coin, in circulated condition, has seen decades of history, which adds to its appeal for collectors. Now, let's discuss the condition. In circulated condition, a 1974 Australian 20-cent coin typically shows signs of wear and tear, scratches, loss of luster, and perhaps some slight damage. While coins in mint or uncirculated condition naturally hold higher market value, circulated coins can still fetch a decent price depending on their overall appearance and rarity in today's market. Circulated condition coins are graded on a scale, with factors such as wear on high points, visible scratches, and overall readability of the coin's design taken into account. For the 1974 Australian 20-cent coin, circulated condition typically falls in the fine to very fine category. Now, let's get to the part you're all curious about: how much is this coin worth in the collector market today? Despite being a relatively common coin from the 1970s, the Australia 20 cents 1974 coin in circulated condition can still fetch a respectable price. In today's collector market, the value of this coin typically ranges $140,000. This value can fluctuate based on the coin's specific condition, the demand among collectors, and the current trends in the numismatic market. If your 1974 Australian 20-cent coin is in particularly good circulated condition with minimal damage, you might be able to sell it towards the higher end of that range. However, it's important to note that coins with unique errors or unusual characteristics might command even higher prices among avid collectors. If you're a collector looking to maintain the value of your 1974 Australian 20-cent coin, be sure to store it properly. Keeping your coins in a protective sleeve or coin album can prevent further wear and preserve their condition, potentially enhancing their value over time. In addition to the 1974 Australia 20-cent coin, other Australian coins from the 1970s are also sought after by collectors, especially those that feature unique designs, limited mintages, or historical significance. So, always keep an eye on those coins in your collection. You never know what treasure you might have. Next up, we're diving into an often overlooked treasure, the Australia 20 cents coin from 1997. You may have one of these coins sitting in your collection, but do you know how valuable it is in the collector market today? Stick around to find out. Before we get into the market value, let's talk a little about the background and design of this coin. The 1997 Australian 20-cent coin is a part of Australia's standard circulating coinage. It was struck by the Royal Australian Mint, and like other 20-cent coins, it carries a unique design that reflects Australia's cultural heritage. On the obverse side, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf. This portrait, used from 1985 to 1998 on Australian coinage, is easily recognizable due to the elegant depiction of the Queen with a regal crown. Flipping over to the reverse side, we encounter the famous Australian platypus design. Created by artist Stuart Devlin, this image has graced the 20-cent coin since its introduction in 1966. The platypus, a semi-aquatic animal native to Australia, is beautifully illustrated in a fluid, almost whimsical style, highlighting the unique charm of the country's fauna. This design has made the 20-cent coin a favorite among collectors worldwide. A coin graded as very fine shows moderate wear on the higher points of the design, but most details remain clear and distinct. The platypus on the reverse side should still exhibit sharp features, with only slight wear evident on its fur and surrounding water patterns. Meanwhile, the Queen's portrait on the obverse will have some smoothing on the highest points, but should still retain most of its detail. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for: the market value. As of today, a 1997 Australia 20-cents coin in very fine condition can fetch an impressive value on the collector market. Despite its relatively limited mintage, the coin's age and the condition greatly affect its price. Currently, the estimated market value of a 1997 Australian 20-cent coin in very fine condition ranges $97,000. This valuation may seem highest, but it represents a significant increase over the coin's face value, particularly when considering its availability in higher grades. The increase in value for this coin can be attributed to several factors. First, the passage of time has naturally reduced the number of these coins in high-grade conditions. Second, the iconic platypus design appeals to both Australian and international collectors, boosting its demand in the numismatic community. Lastly, Australian decimal coins, including the 20-cent series, have seen a growing interest among collectors, driving up the prices of coins in well-preserved states. The 1997 Australia 20-cent coin might seem like just another piece of change, but for collectors, it holds a special place in the world of numismatics. With its classic platypus design and increasing value, it's a must-have for Australian coin enthusiasts. So if you come across this coin in your pocket change or collection, take a closer look. Who knows, you might be holding onto a small treasure. And if you're a collector, keep an eye out for this piece when browsing coin shops or auctions. Next up, we're diving into an exciting coin from Australia, the 1999 20-cent piece. Though it might look like an ordinary coin, collectors worldwide are eyeing this piece, and you'll be surprised at its value in the market today, especially in fine condition. Let's uncover what makes this coin so special and explore its collector value in dollars right now. Stay tuned until the end to learn how much this coin could be worth in your collection. Before we dive into its market value, let's start with some history. The 20-cent coin is a significant part of Australia's decimal currency system, introduced in 1966. The 1999 Australian 20-cent coin features the iconic platypus design on the reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, a highly regarded Australian artist and metalworker. This design has become one of the most recognizable in Australia's coinage history. On the obverse, it displays the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which was sculpted by artist Raphael Makhlouf. The 1999 20-cent coin falls under what collectors call the smallest denomination coins, which might make it seem common. However, specific years and conditions, like our 1999 fine condition piece, hold a different story in the world of numismatics. Over time, circulation diminishes the quality of coins, making well-preserved examples increasingly rare. Second, the year 1999 itself is of interest to collectors because of Australia's rapid changes in coin designs and minting practices during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Therefore, finding a coin from this specific year in fine condition is a delightful rarity for collectors. Additionally, coins in fine condition are those that have seen some circulation but maintain a great deal of their original detail. For our 1999 Australian 20-cent coin, the platypus design would still show most of its intricate features, and Queen Elizabeth's portrait would be distinguishable with slight wear on the highest points. Now, the moment you've been waiting for: what's the market value of this coin today? As with all collectible coins, the value depends on several factors, including condition, rarity, and market demand. For a 1999 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition, it generally falls within a category that appeals to beginner to intermediate collectors. In today's coin market, collectors can expect the 1,999 Australia 20-cent coin in fine condition to fetch $85,000. Now, this might seem like a huge amount. Keep in mind that the coin market is dynamic. Values fluctuate based on factors like collector interest, coin rarity, and even changes in precious metal prices. For coins in conditions better than fine, such as very fine, extra fine, or uncirculated, the value can be significantly higher. But even in fine condition, the 1,999 Australian 20-cent coin is sought after due to its charm and historical significance. In the long run, as the pool of coins in good condition decreases due to natural wear and loss, the 1,999 Australian 20-cent coin's value could potentially increase. Who knows? In another decade or two, it might become even more valuable, especially as collectors hunt for specific years to complete their sets. While this might seem highest at first glance, and it's a considerable increase over its face value, especially for those building an Australian coin collection. Whether you already own this coin or are thinking about adding it to your collection, it's certainly a piece that carries both historical significance and the potential for future appreciation. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1,999 Australia 20-cent coin. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting insights and market value updates. Also, let us know in the comments if you own a 1999 Australian 20-cent coin and in what condition it is. Thanks for watching and happy collecting.